George Clooney defends his acting against critics. George Clooney is unfazed by the opinions of critics. The renowned actor, known for his role in Ocean's 11, recently stood up for his acting abilities in response to those who argue that he merely portrays variations of himself in every role. In an interview with Vanity Fair published on August 4th, Clooney candidly stated, "Do people say that I only play myself? I don't give a..." He emphasized that there are not many actors in his age bracket who can successfully transition between broad comedies like Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And serious dramas such as Michael Clayton or Syriana. He added, "So if that means I'm playing myself all the time, I don't give a..." To illustrate his point further, the 64-year-old actor quoted a line from his upcoming Netflix coming-of-age comedy, J. Kelly. "Have you ever tried playing yourself? It's hard to do." With over 4 decades of experience in the entertainment industry, Clooney has gained valuable insights into the nature of fame and success. He reflected, "I've been the beneficiary of having my career not be massively successful in lots of different directions. I didn't really get successful in the kind of success that can be blinding until I was 33 years old." His rise to fame began in 1994 when he took on the role of Doug Ross in the NBC medical drama ER. Clooney noted, "I'd been working for 12 years at that point. I had a real understanding of how fleeting all of it is and how little it has to do with you, quite honestly." As for the critics who have targeted Clooney over the years, one notable voice is Hunter Biden, who recently made headlines with his remarks. In a response to Clooney's opinion piece in the New York Times, which urged the Democratic Party to seek a new presidential nominee, Biden expressed his disdain, saying, "I don't have to be fucking nice." Biden went on to echo sentiments from filmmaker Quentin Tarantino, who has previously criticized Clooney's body of work, suggesting that his star power is a relic of the past. Tarantino remarked, "It's been a long while since I think George Clooney has drawn anybody to an audience. When was the last time that he had a hit in this millennium?" In response to Tarantino's comments, Clooney did not hold back. He told GQ, "Quentin said some shit about me recently, so I'm a little irritated by him." He did some interview where he was naming movie stars, and he was talking about Brad Pitt and somebody else, and then this guy goes, "Well, what about George?" He goes, "He's not a movie star." Clooney continued, and then he literally said something like, "Name me a movie since the millennium." And I was like, since the millennium? That's kind of my whole career. As we reflect on Clooney's extensive career, it's clear that he has faced both acclaim and criticism. What do you think about the ongoing debate regarding his acting style? Do you agree with the critics, or do you believe Clooney deserves more recognition for his versatility? Share your thoughts in the comments. George Clooney's bold response to acting criticism. Hollywood Insights. George Clooney doesn't hold back when it comes to responding to critics who doubt his ability to take on varied roles. The Hollywood icon, who is both an accomplished actor and director at 64, recently faced criticism from none other than American attorney Hunter Biden. Biden questioned Clooney's range as an actor, suggesting that Clooney only ever seems to play versions of himself in his films. But here's where it gets interesting. In a recent interview with Vanity Fair, Clooney was asked directly about these remarks from Biden, the son of former U.S. President Joe Biden. Clooney's reaction was refreshingly candid and blunt. He said, "People really think I only play myself? Honestly, I don't give a damn." He further explained his perspective by highlighting the uniqueness of his career path within his generation of actors. Clooney pointed out that there aren't many men his age who get the chance to star in both wide-ranging comedies like Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And deeply serious dramas such as Michael Clayton or Syriana. His take? If that kind of diversity in roles means he's merely playing himself, then he couldn't care less about that criticism. Adding a touch of humor and insight, Clooney quoted his character from his latest film, J. Kelly, saying, "Have you ever tried playing yourself? It's actually quite challenging." This remark sheds light on a common misconception. Playing oneself on screen isn't as simple as it might appear and can require just as much skill as portraying other characters. He also shared some wisdom from his personal journey in the business. Unlike many stars who hit fame rapidly, Clooney's rise was more gradual. He spent 12 years acting before achieving significant success with the breakthrough TV drama ER, which happened when he was 33. This long build-up, he explained, taught him how fleeting fame can be and helped him realize how little success depends solely on personal talent. This maturity and perspective have undoubtedly shaped his approach both to acting and to criticism. Looking ahead, Clooney's new film, J. Kelly, directed by Noah Baumbach, known for Frances Ha, will debut at the Venice Film Festival later this month. Clooney portrays a well-known actor traveling through Europe alongside his longtime manager, a role played by Adam Sandler. The movie adds to Clooney's rich tapestry of varied roles and includes an impressive supporting cast, featuring talents like Laura Dern, Isla Fisher, Greta Gerwig, Billy Crudup, Stacy Keach, Riley Keough, Patrick Wilson, Jim Broadbent, Eve Hewson, Lenny Henry, and Ruby Stokes. And there's another angle that often gets overlooked. Beyond his acting career, Clooney has also been vocal on political matters. In July 2024, he stirred public conversation by publishing an op-ed in the New York Times, urging President Joe Biden to step down as the Democratic nominee for the 2024 presidential election. This piece sparked widespread debate, especially since former President Barack Obama reportedly received an early copy of the article after Biden's rough performance in a debate with Donald Trump. So, here's the question for you. How much weight should an actor's versatility carry when you consider their body of work? Is playing oneself always a flaw, or can it be a valid, skillful approach depending on the project? And what do you think about a celebrated actor like Clooney stepping into political discussions so publicly? Does it enhance or complicate his public image? Share your thoughts and join the debate. After all, Clooney's career and opinions are anything but boring. And they clearly don't shy away from controversy. George Clooney roasts critics over versatility claims. I don't give a shit. George Clooney just shut down doubters who say he lacks range, and he's not apologizing. Let's get straight to the heart of it. George Clooney knows what people are saying about his acting versatility, and his reaction is as bold as you'd expect. If you think he's just playing himself in every film, Clooney's response is plain and unfiltered. He doesn't care what critics think. Calling out skeptics in a candid Vanity Fair interview ahead of Noah Baumbach's new film, J. Kelly, Clooney made his stance unmistakably clear. When asked about the age-old critique that he simply stars as George Clooney in every role, the Hollywood veteran didn't bother with polite rebuttals. Do people say that I only play myself? I don't give a shit, Clooney declared. Now here's the part that's bound to set off a debate. He raises a compelling point, saying, there are more dramatic fares such as Michael Clayton or Syriana. It's a rare flexibility in Hollywood, and Clooney refuses to downplay it. Challenging the assumption that playing yourself is easy acting, the two-time Oscar winner threw in a curveball. Have you ever tried playing yourself? It's hard to do. This may sound counterintuitive to many, but for Clooney, embodying a believable persona, your own or otherwise, takes immense skill and nuance. Can authenticity on screen really be separated from imitation? It's a question that could flip the acting world's priorities upside down. And here's the twist most people ignore. Clooney's career didn't rocket straight to the top. He worked for over a decade before finding blinding fame with ER at age 33. He admits that arriving late to massive success gave him a healthy sense of perspective. I had a real understanding of how fleeting all of it is, and how little it has to do with you, quite honestly. His career path, marked by hard-earned longevity instead of overnight stardom, might be exactly why he brushes off common criticisms about range. But here's where it gets controversial. Is Clooney right to dismiss concerns about his versatility? Or should actors be held to a higher standard of transformation? As J. Kelly prepares to make its debut at the Venice Film Festival, hitting theaters November 14th and streaming on Netflix December 5th, Clooney's approach to his craft and to his critics sets the stage for lively discussion. The film, written by Baumbach and Emily Mortimer, boasts a powerhouse cast including Laura Dern, Adam Sandler, Isla Fisher, and many more familiar names, promising to spark plenty of conversation around both performance and perception. What do you think? Does playing yourself on screen show a lack of range, or is authenticity itself an underrated art? Should Clooney care more about critics' opinions, or has he earned the right to be unbothered? Drop your thoughts below. Whether you're in Clooney's corner or ready to argue the other way, let's hear it.